This is Sean.
Very good friend of mine.
How you doing? He's like my biggest fan. He travels to all my shows. And by travels all my shows, I mean he works here. This is really the first one. I'm not gonna talk for the first couple minutes because I feel like talking's overrated. And I don't have any grandma vagina jokes because my grandma's here. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have a great vagina. She might, I don't know, I've never seen it. But I just won't be able to look at her at Easter anymore. Can you hold this? No, not that, this. Thank you. That wasn't part of it.
It doesn't work anyway.
What's that?
Like,
Sorry, here you go.
I was just reading it out loud.
you want me to narrate?
Can I see this?
You want me to narrate?
You gotta do the fucking work. I'm gonna write the goddamn jokes. Jesus Christ, what is this, amateur night? Do you want to narrate these?
No.
Alright, fine. My comedy is not really aimed towards people that can't read. Which might be a fucking problem in Zanesville. What can I say? I didn't fucking think this through. These guys have fucking index cards, and I've got my iPhone, which I think I'm a little bit behind on the technological times. If you haven't noticed, I'm only 25, but my hairline's like a 65-year-old. And my grandpa, who is also here, who bartends at the Blue Front, you guys probably know him, he's pretty much a celebrity. But him and I kind of have the same hairline. And I was kind of pissed off because he's wearing a long sleeve black shirt, which is a bit shitty. You didn't really think that through. Asshole. I should tell a Grandpa Dick joke. The difference is I have seen my grandpa's dick, but it wasn't by choice. We had a falling out for a couple of years because of it. It's Gare because it's in pink. How could you not get that? Seriously, no, Tater, you're gonna have to hold this for this one. No, not the fucking poster.
I'm so confused right now.
My jokes aren't centered towards gays either. Which actually isn't a problem in Zanesville. Shockingly enough. Not a whole lot of gays coming to the barn. This is all about image too, because I'm an ugly motherfucker. So I feel like it would be better if I just cover up my face and just body. Just really like here and kind of up here. And really like kind of in this area too. Other than that, like the dick's fine, but you need, like apparently you have to have like the other three to kind of get the dick noticed a little bit more. It's just shitty for me. I've been single for 5 years. And I cry a lot. Is it bad that I don't even know what the fuck these say? Seriously, stop being selfish. You can't read anyway. Seriously, when's the last time you bought a beer? Seriously, when's the last time you bought your own beer?
Not recently.
Because you don't have to. Because attractive women don't have to buy their own drinks. You probably don't even know how much that Bud Light costs, do you?
$2.50.
Fucking liar. $2.50. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously, this one's for you. I thought there is going to be people off to the right. Tater, I feel bad because that's your girlfriend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not my girlfriend.
Did you say it's not your
That's
girlfriend?
my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So then I was right. It's your fucking girlfriend. You know this is just comedy, right?
I've done this before.
You've done this?
I've witnessed it.
Jesus Christ. I'm fucking terrible, and this girl over here doesn't even know how much a Bud Light costs, and she's done this before. Are you fucking kidding me? I feel like I should explain this one because probably a whole lot of people, I don't know if you guys probably haven't noticed, but I'm actually not black. For upper torso, I'm black, mainly because of the shirt. But I can't dribble basketball, and my dick is only like, I don't know, like it's average, but it's not like NBA player size.
Kobe.
This is a new character I'm working on. He just holds the sign up for 7 minutes. It's just gonna be this one. That's it. Have I done 7 minutes yet? No. 2, 1.
Dude, now.
Minute 30. My parents are gonna be so proud of me after tonight. That's a bit highbrow. Like I said, not really centered towards Zanesville. Does this thing have fucking batteries? What's going on with this goddamn
Thank you.
thing? Jesus Christ. I couldn't even laugh at the grandma vagina joke because I didn't even hear all of it. Not that I needed to.
It's nice.
I heard grandma's vagina and that's all I needed to hear. The people in the back are going, I have no idea what's funny. I don't get it. I can't. I don't even know what the sign says. Big pot smoking crowd. All right, cool. Just making sure it was 2013.
My dad's got a card.
You people act like you've never been to Taco Bell. This is literally the only fucking time you go to Taco Bell is after the bar. They should put like a fucking, you gotta do a breathalyzer in order to get served at Taco Bell. That should be the only time. Like, I don't know if, maybe it's just me, but anytime I eat Taco Bell, I shit blood. That's literally like the only time I shit blood. So that's gotta tell you, like on a scale of like maybe 1 to 10 of if there's meat in Taco Bell, there's something in there. It's maybe like a 2 or 3. I think it's like a mixture of like sandpaper and I don't know, like dolls or something. Shards of glass. That sounds like a good one. Oh God! Thank everybody for coming tonight. This is a pretty big crowd for a fucking Sunday. Does anybody have goddamn jobs they gotta wake up for tomorrow?
You're in Zanesville.
Jesus Christ! Get some fucking priorities. I used to. I've lived my entire life in Zanesville, with the exception of maybe about 3 years. I worked at WHIZ for about 4 years. So I'm pretty good friends with all the people up there on the hill. I invited George Hyotis to come down. Unfortunately, he's in Vegas for a broadcasters conference. And I started thinking, like, what is George Hyotis doing in Las Vegas? And I just like imagine like it's a scene from like The Hangover, and George is like in a hotel room full of hookers, and like it's a wild sex party, and you know, he's like it's just this big hairy body, this big Greek body, and he's just fucking like 5 or 6 whores. And right after he comes on one of their mouths, he says, "That's not the goddamn punchline." Like, it's funny, but it's not what I'm talking about. He like jizzes on like one of their eyes, and they can't see, and then it's quiet, and the girl's crying, and he just says, "That was courtesy, Century Investment Services." And so I think he's probably having a good time. Jesus Christ, should have came prepared. Fucking leave with a George Hyotis joke. This shit's hard, I'm not gonna lie. These guys deserve a bunch of credit. Not you, I don't even know who the hell you are. But the rest of these, I'm not saying you're not a good guy. Like, you look like your shirt's untucked and like you're just living the dream, and that's really what it's about. You know what I mean? You just live the dream, shut up. Just fucking rant. Woo! I'm just kidding. You're sweet. I'd like to see your tits later, though. So if you're not doing anything, I'll be outside smoking a fag. Which, we should clarify, English people call cigarettes fags. Let's just get that clarified right now. So, you know, nobody thinks I'm out there blowing a gay guy's dick or something. Just so we're clear. God damn it. This is a fucking train wreck. I can tell you right now, I will not be surprised if I go home and my dad's packing their stuff up and my mom's in a cold shower just rocking back and forth, and there's a for sale sign in our front yard, and they've changed their names, and I'm gonna have to deal with that, so that's gonna be great. But you know what? No grandma's vagina joke, so I'm still gonna have my grandma around. So that's good. Great grandma. Great grandma, probably good looking vagina. I don't want to tell people that she has a bad looking vagina, because I think that's just being a bad grandson. You know what I mean? Like, it was, not that I don't respect your grandma's vagina joke, it was good. It was very good. Oh man. Seriously though.
You didn't see it.
What?
You were just joking. You didn't see it.
I would love to see your grandma's vagina though. Just based off of the joke alone. Sounds great. What I respect kind of about doing comedy in general, not even so much stand-up, but just really just a broader scale, is it takes a lot of soul to do this. Kim Kardashian doesn't fucking do stand-up, and there's a reason, and it's because she's a cunt. And she's just not talented. Like, the difference between... What the fuck? That's fine. It's fine, this isn't what I want to do for a living. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, you're fine. You're just doing your job. You know what, he's just doing a job, he's earning a living, and you gotta respect that. You know what I mean? I'm fucking up here telling jokes. Like, what the fuck? This guy's like, I fucking hate this. This sucks. This is terrible. I'm giving a bunch of people drinks, and I don't even like any of them. No, but seriously, it takes a lot of soul to do this, because like I'm making jokes about the grandma's vagina joke, but it takes some serious balls to stand up here and do that. Because you're always going to have a couple people, they're like, that offends me a little bit. And it's alright to be offended by that shit. There's a way that you can deal with it, and that's you kind of bottle it up and go home and kill yourself. Seriously, that's like the best way to deal with it. I think really the reality, I should clarify this, the irony in this is you'll notice there's a camera right back here. I don't want you guys to get like, I don't know, crazy about the camera. I got signed with MTV. I'm currently pregnant. And I don't know if you could tell. My parents are pretty proud. Parents are pretty proud. And it's a black guy's baby. And coming from an all-white family in Zanesville, you know, they're pretty proud. But you know what? They're going to be millionaires, so it doesn't matter. Like, the fucking struggle that those people go through. You know, it's like, oh, I've got to, like, take care of a kid. And it's like, you're getting paid fucking money to be on goddamn MTV. Which, by the way, MTV stands for Music Television. And short of having music in their reality shows, that's about it. That is fucking about it. Yeah, we went and saw Joby and he was good, but he kept going back to his iPhone. And that was weird for us. I'll tell you what, literally the best part of TV anymore are commercials. That is literally the best part of TV. My favorite commercial are the Kevin Kurgis commercials. You guys know the Kevin Kurgis commercials? Fuck you if you don't, because I know you do. I saw one the other day. Seriously, God, what the fuck? I mean, it's not a big deal if it just like cut out when I said "the" or something. You know what I mean? Like little words. Anyways, the Kevin Kurgis commercials are great. The thing that bothers me, and maybe it's just because I'm fucked up, but whenever I see the Kevin Kurgis commercials, I always just think of like, what woman is fucking this guy? Like I just imagine him in like a bed with satin sheets, and like he has like a wood-based cologne on, and he's just sweating in this woman's like face and pointing at her, and he's like, you like this, don't you? You fucking like this, don't you? I don't come unless you come. That was really bad. What would be great is if Kevin Kurgis was here tonight and I got sued for libel. That would make it so much better. It would really make my comedy career kind of take off. Because any publicity is good publicity, obviously. Oh man, I don't know. It's fucking hard dating nowadays, especially when you're in your 20s. I'm 25, and I'm at this point where, by the way, thank you for kind of, you know, already mentioning it. I'm balding at 25, which is fucking shitty. Because apparently, girls in their 20s don't typically look for guys that are balding or that are fat. And I had a whole bit of fat jokes, and no offense, Eric, but you're a little bit fatter than I am. So they're not gonna fucking work anymore.
Sorry. Should've went up first.
You know what though? It's not even, I'll tell you what, Eric, it's not even really the fact that I'm fat. It's just that, like, it literally looks like I have a bear rug on my chest. And that came in when I was a 7th grader. So I've had time to adjust to it. And like I said earlier, things are going well. Things are going well. I've been single for about 3 years. I've gotten a little bit more creative with masturbating though. Because the good thing about being fat, when you're masturbating, a lot of people like to do the stranger. I don't know if people know what the stranger is. But it's when you set on your hand for an extended period of time until it goes numb, and then you jerk off and imagine it's somebody else's hand. I don't do it, but it's a fucking lie, I have done it. And I think it's good to get creative when you're masturbating. What I like to do though is, I have titties. Which is great, because I'll sit on my hand, I'll do the stranger, and then grab my titty and jerk off. So it's really just kind of adding another element to the stranger. I'm versatile is what I'm saying. I'm versatile. Jesus Christ, I shouldn't put this lock on my phone. Oh man, I've got image issues obviously. Oh God. I watch a lot of Jesus Christ. I watch a lot of stand-up comedy, obviously, and one thing I noticed was that all my favorite comedians always bring a towel on stage. And I left my parents' house, which will also help me get pussy, knowing that I pretty much stay at my parents' place. I kind of forgot a towel, to be quite honest with you. And I was down at the Blue Front, and I asked my grandpa who bartends down there if I could just steal the towel. And he said, yeah, no problem. I think they've got probably like a mass amount of towels, so they're not too worried about it. The problem is I didn't really think it through because I'm a bit leery of like wiping sweat off because I feel like I'm gonna get AIDS or something. I was at the Blue Front last night, and literally this is a fucking true story. If this does not solidify your idea of pot should be legal, I don't know what will. We were, I was in there drinking, getting a little loose, if you know what I mean. A couple Jack and Cokes, by a couple I mean like 12 to 30. And I was outside smoking a fag. We've discussed this already. And I just like the word fag. It's like the only way that you can use it and people go, that's offensive. That is offensive. So I was outside smoking a cigarette with you, actually. Leather jacket over here. James Dean over there. And we heard a glass break, and you can vouch for me on this. This is a true story. And we heard a glass break, so we rushed inside. Because the thing I love about going out in Zanesville is my dad, who's also here, and he's probably not gonna want me to say that. Actually, he's not even around here, which makes sense. Oh, he's over there. Anyways, what I was saying was, I lost train of thought. We were outside smoking a cigarette. We heard a glass break, and we rushed in. And my dad, huge Steve Wilkos fan. So instantly, when I hear fight, I'm rushing because I know it's gonna be entertaining. And I walked into like a fucking brawl. There were like 10 people. And the best part of it was, we just posted up against the bar and watched. Like, that's really all you do when you go out in Zanesville, is just watch. That's the best part of it. And I saw apparently they were 17-year-old kids. They rushed the bar and punched a guy in the face, and the other guy threw a fucking bar stool across the bar, and it fucked up the ceiling, which at the Blue Front you can't really tell that they fucked up the ceiling, because let's be honest, it kind of looks like a crack house, a little bit. And when I used to come to the barn, I'll be honest with you, they're probably not gonna let me do stand-up here anymore, because I'm talking shit about them, but it used to be kind of fucked up in here. Like, it really did. Especially around here when they would play like Young Jeezy. Like, I don't even know what the fuck Young Jeezy is. Do you even know what Young Jeezy is? No. You don't. How about you? All right, well, that kind of ruins that bit. Jesus Christ. Because you guys are good to talk to.
Well, thank you.
Oh, God. It's going to be a shrink wreck. Oh man, it's been kind of a rough weekend. I live in Columbus, obviously, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but I actually work at Abercrombie & Fitch. It's a true story. I know I kind of have the build and the six-pack and kind of the spiked frosted tipped hair. But I work up there, which is good for the confidence, day in, day out, when you work with super hot chicks, and you just kind of look at them and go, waste my time even talking to you. But I work up there, obviously, and when I come back here, when I came back this week, I had to go to a funeral this weekend, which always sucks. If you ever think that you have a problem in life, just go to a funeral. Like, it'll fucking solve it pretty quickly. But I had to go to calling hours on Friday, and then yesterday I had to go to a funeral. And the person that passed away, I've pretty much spent my whole life being compared to this person. Great guy. And it was rough when I was sitting in the actual funeral service, and I'm trying to kind of get over the fact that there's somebody dead in front of me, and being compared to this person in your entire life, you try to take a back seat to that. But it was a bit harder when your name's Joby and the pastor starts reading scriptures from the book of Job, which made it a bit more difficult. But the great part about it is when you're fucked up and you do comedy like us, I couldn't help but sit there and think, like, I wonder when you die, if when you go to heaven or hell, you end up wearing the same clothes that you die in. Which, if that's the case, Whitney Houston, cleanest person in heaven, or hell, depending on where she's at. Probably hell, let's be quite honest. Probably hell. And that's rough because a lot of people in Zanesville, not even really a lot of people here besides maybe my brother, like to wear sweatshirts to the barn, or just out, which is rough if you go to hell, because you just end up sweating your ass off the entire time. And me personally, I've always been, people go, I think he might be gay. His pants are a little tight. They're a little fucking tight. I think he might be gay. So, at least I'm gonna look fashionable in hell, because I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going. But, you know, we'll find out, I guess. Probably tonight, the way the drinking's going. So, but really, I want to thank everybody that came out to see me specifically, which is like 4 people. This has been fun, obviously. Thank you very much. Like, statistically speaking, there's like maybe 50 people here. Somebody's probably gonna die, like in the next month, that's just life. I'm hoping it's not me, but at least I did one show. Really, that would be kind of rock star though if I did it. Maybe I'll shoot up some heroin.